Hey gang, this is Strategyst Plays, and I'm playing my level 60 Undead Warlock, and welcome back. Totally appreciate it. Today, you guys see that I have my Tome of Shadow Force. Gives me +8 stamina and 34 to spell damage, to shadow spell damage. And give me a second, I'm just closing the door here. So, what I want to do is first off, I need to go to where the mailbox is. And I sent myself, I believe, 20 gold from my other character. And I got 42 gold. So my plan is to go to the Highlands real quick, because there's something that will be waiting for me. So let me just rebuff here. Better safe than sorry type of rebuff. Alright. So I am going to Torn Mill, Hillsbrad. So I apologize again that I'm a little bit late, but oh. So I'm just saying hi to the guild. When I first got in, I always have a habit of saying, hey gang, or what's going on. So I said hi to Pudding, Fellison, My Mistake, and Azarok. So yes, right now, I wonder if Sayonara is in a battleground. No, she's in Orgrimmar. So anyway, so you see that I have this tome, and it does 34 shadow spells and effects up to 34 damage done. So what I want to do is I want to get me a tome buff for fire. And you might say, well, gee, Ominus, why? You're doing extra shadow spell damage. Yes, but even though I do extra fire damage, excuse me, shadow damage, and I get 34 of that, I can get me another tome that does 40 fire damage on top of everything else I do, because I always find myself using fire. So I go to a dungeon, I use fire. PvP, somehow I will give them emulate, I'll use fire. So seeing that I'm doing that, I also use emulate, rain of fire. I do quick searing pains. They're pretty quick casting. So seeing that I do that already, why not get myself something that gives me plus 40 on fire as well? So I saved up some gold, and that's exactly my intent. So on top of a few things I got to do today. And I really do have to work on my Onyxia attunement. So right now the furthest I've gotten is, let's see, what do I got to do? Oh, you know what? I haven't even checked my honor. Yep. So I'm still a Centurion, as I said before, but I'm a lot closer to rank 10. Nice. So Sayonara is now officially a senior sergeant. Welcome to the military. Alright, so just to be safe.
What do you want from me?
Alright, so just to be safe, I like buffing up my pets. Why not? And I'll give myself agility. Always on a PvP server, try to be prepared. So Sayonara told me that she gets what all the fuss is about, and I basically said, it's fun. So I said, not fun in Warsong Gulch or Arathi Basin when Alliance have better gear, but Alterac Valley is always a blast, win or lose. Alright, so I am going to just going to add this, and I'm going to go riding. Good grief. I'm a little off here. This rain is throwing off my senses. And since my sensor direction's already bad, this is really bad. So it kind of took me a second to get my bearings. It's the rain, people. Alright. So let's see if my plan works out. I will spend 40 gold, but that's extra fire damage that I can do, and the more damage, the better. So I will not have any real regrets here, other than I have to work on my gold. So let's see what happens. Look at that. The clouds are going away. Look at that. I beat the rain.
Speak quickly.
All right. Tome of Domination. Tome of Shadow Force. Arcane. Let me see something. No. Oops. Where did I? Increases damage done by fire spells and effects by up to 40. So, let's see how the book looks. Why not? That's 6 extra damage. I get 2 gold back. And I'm not going to complain. So, and increases damage and healing done by magical spells and effects by up to 12. Alright. Damage and healing. Alright. So, alright. So, got what I wanted. I might do an Alterac Valley if I get the chance. Not that anything is guaranteed in life, but, you know, you do what you can. So, I didn't make my rank. I totally was correct on that. But you know what? Look at the shoulder items I got. I'm not going to complain. Now, let me make sure I read this right. Last time it was AV in 14 minutes, and yeah, now this is definitely AV. All right. So looking good. 2 hours and 30 minutes. I don't know if I'll be able to broadcast that PvP because I'll be limited a little bit on time. And as always, I appreciate people watching. Thank you, another TV viewer. Thank you, everyone else. And yeah, let's go. So I'm going to go on a little trip today. A few things I got to do. There might even be some low-B areas I'm going to hit because I've mentioned it many times before, and I think I went the wrong way, that I want to, I basically want to make sure that I am off. Hold on. I want to make sure that I do other quests, even if it's low level. I just want to do all the quests in each territory that I go to that I can. And now that I'm high level, it'll just make it a little bit easier. And if I can get some battlegrounds in the way, I'm not going to complain. Let's see how it's looking here. Back to the rain. Here comes the rain again. That's the Eurythmics, by the way, and hopefully I didn't copyright anything that they didn't want. Annie Lennox. Awesome voice. Alright, let's see how I'm looking here. Alright, Hammerfall. Roll on the floor laughing. Speedy waited for me in Shadow Meld and I killed him in bear form. What a loser. That's Jack. I guess PvP somewhere. Let's see. Who Jack? What's Jack doing? Ah, he's in Burning Steps. So I am content in some things. It looks like my my Warlock can take the hits. So I will not complain about that. Money talks. So Jack is like, I mean, I'm just gonna call him Nazo. It's Nazo Ikar. So yeah, well, I can't convince all of you noobs to pass me 8 idols. And Jack said, you can with money. Vera Cartel makes sense. Nazo, so apparently I have to farm some Ruminations ones. And I'm like, money talks. And it's true, people. In the real world and in game, at the end of the day, money talks. So keep that in mind. Alright. So I have yet to turn on a quest in ZG. And the reason is every time I show up alone in Zul'Gurub, Alliance come and attack me. So I can handle maybe 1 or 2, but when it's 5 or 6, you know, power to them, but not so much for me. All right, hold on. And give me a second, guys. I want to make sure that the verbiage is happening here. Hold on. Is happening. There we go. Testing. Call it a test. I always want to make sure because, all right. So, this is where I got to go, guys. I got to get the keys.
Why do you call?
And, all right. It's got the buffs. I'm not going to complain. Oh, you know what? Better safe than sorry. So, just to make sure that I can handle whatever's coming. And if I die, I can just come right back. Liquid. Liquid Locket was going to help me to work on my Onyxia this week. I just need to have an idea what the plan is. And that way I can broadcast it as well. Because it's been a long time. I think one of my tunes got Onyxia. But I never did Onyxia. It's a shame. So that sucks because, again, I never experienced some of the things that I should have experienced. It totally bites. Oh, you know what? I wonder if... hold on, guys.
This had better be good. I'm listening.
It's kind of curious to see what goods I have, quote-unquote, earned the right to wear. Versus this. This looks way hotter. I like the staff already. How does it look? Look at that. I can go into a dark cave and use it as a flashlight. Alright, so I gotta be exalted. These are the defilers. How am I looking for the defilers? I'm friendly. Got a ways to go. Alright. Got a ways to go. Alright, so let me minimize this or zoom out. And I gotta get some cresting keys. Alright, so And out of habit, I use my wand, and you know what that means? Absolutely nothing, because my wand is water-based. So it will not do anything to these mobs. And it's just out of habit, so I got to not use that as habit. Now, if I had a fire wand, maybe that'll work. So... Oh. Did not mean to do that. Let's see what I got out of the water elementals. Might be something I can sell. That's one. So I cleared the area. I don't know if they probably would have attacked as soon as I would have gone for the key. It's all good. And that's one. And yeah. These will be interesting. And as you can see, usually in an Alterac Valley or some of the battlegrounds I'm doing, I'm a lot faster. And the secret isn't just the fast mount; it's the carrot on the stick. Once you put that bad boy on, if a lot of the players I've ran with, they don't seem to have the carrot on the stick. Either they might have it, but they don't use it, or it could be that. Or it could be that they just don't have it. But anyway, it totally changes it so that I'm much faster than a lot of the people that don't have the carrot on the stick. And no complaints. I mean, I totally love the fact that I'm fast. And sometimes you just got to be fast, you know. You got to... Hold on. I'm just going to kill this one. Don't cast on me. That's all I wanted. So if that guy would have casted on me, I probably would have killed him really quick. But I'm not a jerk. I'm not after being a jerk anyway. I try not to be, guys. It's not worth it. And eventually, people do get their comeuppance in real life and in game. So I try. That doesn't mean I always succeed. Sometimes you're just like, what the? And you become a jerk as you're dealing with jerks. In one of my posts, we were dealing with a guy in a battleground that was just being a jerkwad. So, like I said, if I hang out with you and you're good people, I would be more than willing to defend your honor when you're not there. So when a guy's ragging on a guild and you hang out with a lot of guildies and they're great and they help you out when you need it, why are you gonna, you know, talk smack? So I would not do that. So I will actually have to post that at some point. I haven't posted it yet, but I will. So yeah, my next destination around here, I just got to get to that area. Oh, there's a fire. So my water one would be great. Let's see if they attack me. Doesn't look bad. And I got all the keys. Great. Now to the stones of binding. Looks like the guild guys are talking about 34 Celsius. It looks like they're talking about a processing unit. Graphical processing unit. A GPU. And if it was water cooled, hell yeah, 34C would be wonderful. I can't afford to water cool my GPU yet. Yeah. Yep, hold on, guys. Let me just turn this in. What do I need to do? What am I missing? Oh, there it is. These guys are not. Here we go. I just ran by that guy, Forza. Great. I saw him earlier. He must be on the road somewhere. I saw Forzuk and his three little buddies, and they were yellow. They were kind of neutral to me, or indifferent. And here I am, searching for them now. Where is Forzuk usually found? Alright guys, this is going to turn into a mission of trying to find these guys. So I don't know where I saw them last. Forzuk and his three amigos. Refuge point. And all I really want to do is get a quest complete so I can complete the other quest and open up some room for when I do the Anixia quests. Excuse me. My apologies. Make sure nothing's sticking out of my mouth. Oh, looks like they're going to do Zul'Gurub at 3, which is 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time. I will have to ask permission if that will be okay. Or my wife will totally rip my arms off and beat me senseless with them. What is this Rod of Order? Oh. Alright, so around here somewhere, I guess. I saw them walking. And that's the thing I hate about traveling NPCs or targets. Kind of hard to do when they're moving around. These are the moments where I should just put on my carrot on a stick and go crazy roaming. Alright, so I guess I will wait at the spot and see what happens. I doubt. I don't know if Clovasica, for all I know, it's a bot I'm talking to. But I am looking for Fozuk in them. This totally sucks. So no reply. I have no idea where this Fozuk character is right now. Could be around here somewhere. Come on, guys. Pop up so I can kill you. I mean, hug you guys. Alright. So here's the fun fact about a PvP server. My odds get better and better and better that someone's going to try to attack me at some point while I'm looking for Fuzzik and his buddies. Which, that is a circle of life in a PvP server. Now, the worst part is if I had killed them earlier, I would have probably not gotten the quest completed and would have had to wait. Now I don't know if they've already been killed by somebody or what's going on or what's happening or where they are. So, where's a hunter when you need him? Trying to see if there's any other areas they might be in. So the last time I saw them, I was heading around this way. Yeah, this is the sucky part in trying to find things. Okay. So I'm really not having a whole lot of luck right now. I just gotta keep my undead eyes watching everything. Undead eyes, they're watching you. Okay, it's not the song, but Hall & Oates, look it up. It's called Private Eyes. You know, this is torture. So, oh, this is not torture. So there's Fozuk. Okay, that's all I needed. There we go. Feel the love. And let me just heal up. I knew he was here somewhere, matter of time. Look at that. Okay. So I am losing the agility. I swore I had it. Ah, well. I do feel a little bit more confident with better gear. But you can't be overconfident, if you know what I mean. You know, I'm not going to charge into 3 or 4 or 5 alliance and be like, yeah, take me on, and take them all on. You know, be confident that your gear is there. I mean, it does help with you know, with stamina, with a few extras, but don't get cocky is what I'm trying to say. You know, you're only as good as your gear, and sometimes that is not always enough, you know. As I've said it before, oops, hold on. Let's see what happens. Rod of Order. So now, Mazrael's allies. Free, I am free. I am free to gather strength. Uh-oh. Well, look at that. Thank you. Alright, so map. Gotta run back. Alright, so I'm to speak with... hold on. I'm to speak with Zarok and Hammerfall. Free, I am free. I am free to gather strength hidden from my captors. For if they face me now, they will surely overpower and again imprison me. But in time I will confront the giants, and they will regret their worship of me. You are a noble ally, Ominus. Thank you. I will need your help again in time. When I am ready, I will need you to summon me to the surface. Speak with Zarek and Hammerfall. He knows how I can be summoned. Alright. So I will speak with him in Hammerfall. And I will take the road. The road less traveled, people. Oostar Ooh, welcome back. Happy to have you. It's been a while. And I always appreciate you guys dropping by occasionally, saying hello. So since you last saw me, I did not have this item. So take a sneak peek. I'm pretty proud of it. And this kind of stopped my wife from laughing too much about me going to Zul'Gurub, me going to Molten Core, and getting absolutely this as big zero. She was like, you did all that, you went through all that, and you got nothing? So, yeah, it makes me happy that I got something. I mean, I lost some plus 29 shadow damage, but you know what? I got 25 stamina, 17 intellect, 7 spirit, and 7 shadow resistance. So I am happy. So I got 4 items out of 5. I would have liked to have 5 items for my letting my pet gain 15 stamina and plus 100 to spell resistance. That would have been cool. Alright, hold on. Here we go. Let's see what Zaruk has to say. Welcome, Warlock. The lady has informed me of your coming, and if we are to bring her back to the surface, then we have much to discuss. Alright, let's do this. Theldrin the Lost. Theldrin the Lost was once a member of our order, the Twilight's Hammer. But he lost his mind and scorned our teachings. And before he fled from us, he stole the scroll of Mazrael. We could not catch him, but rumors say he hides in the Badlands, gibbering and mad. To bring the lady back to us, you must find the scroll. And to do that, you must find Theldrin. Alright. So Theldrin the Lost. I have to find him in the Badlands. Alright, sounds like a plan. Well, let's see what I can try to do. Cause he's bad. He's bad for sure. You know it. Alright. Shoot. What? Alright. Kargath. Badlands. I am off again. And you know what? I got 3 gold. I was down to 2, but... And yes, before you ask, I am broke again. So, but... On the bright side, my rogue tune is slowly making money. Actually, I just sent 20 gold to myself so I can get 40. So I can get myself a Tome of Fiery Arcana that increases damage done by fire spells and effects by up to 40. So I had this big grief about, yes, I get 8 stamina, but I only do 34 shadow spell damage. Versus, I do use a lot of immolates and fire spells when I'm in dungeons, etc. Some dungeons, not Molten Core to a point. Also Rain of Fire. And that plus 40 does help. I mean, it's going to do a little bit more damage. So, I will not complain. So, I'm happy with my my 40 gold deposit and getting rid of... well, I didn't get rid of the tome. I might use it every now and then. You know, as my shadow spell damage gets better, why not? And you know what? A warlock, I picture a warlock a being of high intelligence. Sure, they're evil, not, you know, they have their own plans and agendas and everything. I mean, yeah, they deal with undead, they deal with all sorts of stuff. However, they like to read. They have no choice. When you got to learn a spell, you got to learn a spell. So I figure, you know, having a book here, running around with a book, having, you know, either a lens or glasses, you know, it just brings out the intelligence. You know, look at this cool factor, people. This is cool factor. Oh, I look like a cat there, but here's another cool factor. Now I got horns. So there you go. There you have it. Highly intelligent, lethal. You don't know. One minute I might be nice to a gnome. Next thing I'm frying them and I'm spinning them on a wheel for food. just don't know what I'm going to do. You know, I would say 90%. I might, depending on their level, I might let them live. Like I just let that 39 gnome alone. So, you know, he was a gnome alone. Get it? Like Home Alone. All right, bad pun. Forget it. But yeah, I'm excited that I'm slowly but surely working on that gear. Liquid outlet. So I'm asking Liquid Lock a quick question, and I'm basically asking him, when do you want to work on Oni, on Onyxia? And I said, I have to kill Blackhand at some point, so you know I have worked on it a bit. I was so busy doing other things that I had totally forgotten that I was actually at one point working on Onyxia. So, mea culpa, but I think I had, let's see, there was one for the Horde, I think. Head of Ren Blackhand. So that's what I got to do. I don't even know if Liquid Lock is paying attention. He could be AFK. He could be doing something else. So I won't push it. I'll let it be. Ah, here we go. So I will look for Theldrin the Lost around here. Okay. So back to getting my Void Walker. Should be buffed. And there we go. We are now linked. And I have a little slight ride ahead of me. I'm just going to move my way this way. Oops. Well, that's embarrassing. I can't even jump over a small little amount of dirt. Totally embarrassing. Or a plant, or a tree. I am a bad rider right now. Oh, yeah, I'm proving you guys right. I'm a bad rider here. Alright, so I'm just going to angle it and just try to head directly to where that location is. And let's take a look around, see if anybody's chasing me. I'm also trying to see if I find anything kind of rare. So yeah, apparently we will do another Zul'Gurub run. And I'd rather be with the guild when we go to Zul'Gurub, because if we go to the Isle, I might be able to actually turn in a quest and get me some street cred with them. I'm already friendly with them. All I gotta do is just keep killing. Get myself some decent gear. Alright. Alright.
How are ya?
Theldrin the Lost. Hello, 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 hello. I'm sorry. Wait, no, I'm not. Don't be rude. Oh no, that was a crazy talk. But sometimes being crazy is my only solace. I'll complete the quest. The Lost Fragment. The Scroll of Mizrael. The Scroll of Mizrael. You don't want that. It's magic. And pull Mizrael to the surface world. And if you do that, we are in trouble. Or maybe it's too late. Maybe she already is free. Maybe she's just gathering strength before unleashing herself upon us. If so, then you'll need the scroll. Too bad it's destroyed. Enraged Elemental stole it and tore it up, and now fight over the fragments. But if you can gather those fragments, maybe we can fix it. Bring the torn scroll fragment, the crumpled scroll fragment, and the singed scroll fragment to Theldarin the Lost.
Safe travel.
Alright, are they here? Okay. Well, looks like I have an idea where I'm going to go. And I don't think anybody there will mess with me. Oops, hold on. This way. Alright. Yeah, this might be messier than I originally thought. Alright. Alright guys, let me make sure I eat. This is not... I can't get too cocky. My mistake would be that I'm a high level in a low level area. But guess what? Sometimes high levels show up here too. So you got to play it safe. You got to look around. And I will have to be a little bit more cautious. So I got one singed scroll fragment. And yeah, I got to get the others. Alright. So... I'm telling you, this part sucks. Oh, look at that. Here's another one. Ah, unlucky fellow. Now, the good things about this is that I can probably make dynamite out of these guys. So, oh boy. Oh, I guess I killed them all right now. Alright, so let's see what I got here. Oh, maybe I don't have any dynamite. Oh, solid blasting powder. That's a blast, always. Alright. Oh, there's one. Okay. Why am I doing that? There we go. Alright, so I will get rid of all the other stones unless they actually bring me something. Alright, well. Well, this tent was totally destroyed. I will sit around for a bit. Okay, so I got 1. I need 2 and 3. I sure hope the spawn is fairly quick. I don't want to die of old age up here. Oh boy. Yep, this might be a long one. I was hoping it was a 1, 2, 3 type of thing where I just kill a couple of them and boom, they magically appear. But nothing is ever easy. Oh, here we go. Alright, so I got that one. Alright, that's 2. Is it? Is it 3? 1, 2, 3. Look at that, guys. My wish came true. I was hoping it was a 1, 2, 3 scenario. So I got the first one, and then I got 2 and 3 right back to back. So that's cool. Alright, let me turn it back into the crazy guy. Alright. Felderin. Let's see if I can also sell the rocks. I'd be a true salesman. If a salesman comes knocking at your door and manages to sell you some rocks, they are a true salesman.
You got my attention.
Alright. I found the fragments. Ah, you found them. Good work, Ominus. These might be the only chance we have against the evil of Mazrael. Just let me find my scrap ratchet and see if I can reattach these fragments. Do I trust them? Alright, you must defeat Mazrael before she grows in strength. If you do not, then once she has gathered enough power, she will challenge her captors. There are some who think they can control her, but if she can be controlled, then why did the giants chain her in the first place? Crazy logic, eh? To defeat her, summon her at the shards of Mazrael where you first spoke with her. Defeat her and gather her eldritch shackles, then bind them to the shards of Mazrael. Do that and she will again be trapped. Go to the shards of Mazrael, summon her and defeat her. Gather the eldritch shackles and bind them to the shards of Mazrael. Alright.
See you soon.
I will try that.
What
What's
can
this
I
other
do
one?
for you?
Alright. So
What's
I
the
am
bag?
going to go back. And I'll have something around here. Where is it? Scroll of Mazrael. Where is it? Where is that scroll? There it is. Alright. So my purpose is to summon her. Or him. Or it. See guys, I am just trying to get things done here. And then I'll go back to Orgrimmar and work on the quest that I have not completed. Which is probably a good amount of them. At least in that territory. And here alone I got a lot of quests that I need to do. Alright, I got 5 minutes for my regeneration. Okay. So, I apologize, guys, but I don't think you will see me do any Alterac Valley. I know it's a big sigh of relief. You're probably like, ah, not again. But, these will be one of those times that what I normally do for Alterac Valley, I know it's a long wait. If I'm not doing any Arathi Basin or Warsan Gulch, and I'm just have AV, Alterac Valley, what I normally do is, give me 1 second here. What I normally do is summon the princess. All right, is you know, I might go off and read something, clean, do something else. In the meantime, every 10 minutes, I might drop by to make sure that my character is still logged on. Even when I was going to doing college work, I would be seated either in a dungeon or waiting for some battleground to open. I'd be doing my homework and studying and all that, and then when bing, it would hit the gong. There I was. Here we go. So, giving you guys a little bit of tips and gals. So, just so you know what you can do while you wait. And if you're getting your education or doing any reading or doing any light housework or cleaning or working on a little project, let's say you wanted to do a battleground in between, you got all day. I mean, it's 2 hours, so heck, just let people know in guild or your friends, hey, you know, if I don't answer, I'm not near the keyboard. I'm just waiting for a battleground, and when it pops up, I'll, you know, I would turn up the volume so in case I was elsewhere, I could hear the big gong, you know, so I knew that a battleground was due. And that's if I was far away. If I was close, I mean, all I had to do was just look up occasionally, move my guy around, and just keep reading and studying. When I got tired of reading or studying, I'd do a few things like in a dungeon, then I'd just continue, you know. Or for those guys that are into physical fitness, every 10 minutes, yeah, before 10 minutes, start doing your push-ups and sit-ups. Do your, I don't know, elliptical, run around, do jumping jacks, come back, move your character around, rinse and repeat. I mean, if that's your game, everybody's different, you know. Or heck, do 10 minutes of yard work, run back, make sure you're logged in, rinse and repeat. That's a good physical exercise right there because you got to run back. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just throwing things out there. All right. And guys, if it gets quiet, it's mostly like if suddenly you're hearing the flapping of the wings and suddenly you're not, I'm probably looking at other areas and trying to take a look at other things. For example, I'm on Internet Explorer looking at something, for example. You guys can't see it. It's the way this is set up. But if I were using Shadow Play, you'd absolutely see what I'm doing. Which, it wouldn't bother me, you know. I mean, but right now, like I said, I'm playing with Gamecaster. So far, it's been, knock on wood, good to me. The only drawbacks I have had is when I'm on Discord and when I'm playing at the same time, I have noticed, like, usually that's when I'm getting some lag. So, I don't know if I have to, maybe I could use the other computer for Discord. I don't know. It might actually ease this computer from doing it all. Man, long flight. So one of the big things that our server has been talking about, mostly our guild, is a lot of people have left our server, and there have been some people that have come in. But Jack is like, I wonder if we will get people transferred here to farm stuff for Scarab Lord so that they can snipe the timer or start it early on overpopulated servers. And Bad Medic is saying there's a cooldown on server transfers. And I think it's 3 months. So, Jack, maybe some sweaty alliance will transfer off. And I said, I love that last comment, Jack. Maybe some sweaty alliance will transfer off. Hey, that's good. I like it. All right, so Eldritch Shackles. All right. See what happens. Thumbs up. Notice it got quiet. So this is what I get occasionally for Twitch. Failed to retrieve Twitch stream info. So I probably don't have an accurate number of who's watching. I don't know. I've had it where 6, 7 people are watching, for example, and it shows only 2. I don't know. I do not know the way this thing thinks. Alright, so let's see how I'm doing on. You know what? Let me see if I could sell.
I don't like this place.
Khan is always complaining that he doesn't like places. Okay. Alright.
Go in peace.
No. Someone will go in peace, but it won't be me. Okay. Alright. Back to... And that's what I like about doing low-level quests when I'm high-level. It's, other than traveling and going back and forth to one spot and back, and then, other than that, minus the PvP, if we're not including PvP, it's really not that bad. It's straightforward, and you just kill whatever you gotta kill, or do whatever, enter a cave, whatever, and you should be good. Alright, hold on. Ta-da! Alright, so I'm gonna summon Mesrel. Oh, hold on. Alright, let's try this again, guys. And hopefully I don't get disrupted. By disrupted is Alliance decide to attack me while something's happening. Do I have a shackle? Do I gotta kill her? How's this gonna work? This might hurt. Guys, it definitely is gonna hurt. Now, time to run for dear life. Am I gonna make it? I doubt it. Ah! Oh well, now I think I got what I needed, but we will find out in a second. I can only take on so many. And I've already warned you multiple times that, yes, it will be embarrassing to get killed by multiple mobs when you're high level and they're all low, but you know what? They were all adding up on me. So now the only drawback is getting to where my final destination is, which is where my grave is, where my body is. So hopefully I can get the shackles. Shall see. No, Naz is saying it's going to be a turtle. Yep, Alterac Valley. So I guess what's happening is the Alliance and Alterac Valley are turtling more just to get honor, because and I will admit that some of the AVs I've done lately, they've not so much a turtle. I think one was a turtle, and the Alliance actually ended up winning. But the turtles that are happening now, they just want honor, so they'll do whatever they can to waste the time, and which is, you know, it's going to happen. Hold on, guys. There we go. Do I get it? I'm hoping I get it. Alright, so I got the shackles. Let me rebuff really, really quick. And, you know what? Why not? So, my Void Walk was more than kind. Alright, so I will also put this on. Well, you know what? Let me see if I can eat her. She deserves what I'm going to do. Ah! Nope, it won't let me. Alright, so let's see the next step. I got the shackles. The shards of Mazriel. So I have to bind them to the shards of Mazriel. Alright, so let me... Alright. As the outraged shackles are placed around the shards, an unhuman wail is heard from far below. The scream is followed by a roar. The shards of Mazriel no longer invoke feelings of warmth and security as they once did. Now they pulse with an open menace, as if the thing beneath them holds its ill will toward the surface. Hey, she killed me. Luckily I'm undead, so yeah. That is done. I'm down to 17. Alright. Happy with that. And off. So what's next on my... So everything else is a raid, except for... Yeah, I got Thorium Bar, Goldenrod. I don't have a lot of gold right now. Okay. So, yep, I got some things I gotta do. Winterfall. Yeah, I need the... You know what? I'm gonna be curious as far as... I could try the Winterfall Ritual Totem. I'm kind of curious to see if I can get it. Alright. Undercity it is.
Strength and honor. Farewell.
Farewell. Okay, so in 1 hour and 24 minutes, I should be doing my Alterac Valley. Do not quote me, though. Lurks, welcome back. Appreciate it. So right now, I'm going to go to Undercity, see if I have the totem that I need. I don't think I have it on me. The Ritual Totem. And then I'm going to fly to... Let me see. Hold on. Winterfall, and see if this might work. I'll try it. I won't promise anything, but I'm going to try to see if I can do that Winterfall Ritual Totem. And get me some items. Mana Potion and a Health Potion. Won't complain. So anyway, I'm still waiting for the guild. If we're going to do Zul'Gurub, I completed the Paragons of Power. The collection of heads, I messed that up, so I had it with me. I saw this as a regular bandage. So I did not get the heads, tie them in a string, and give it to the guy. So yeah, hopefully when we do Zul'Gurub, I don't know if there's a ZG group right now. It looks that way. I will do it, or I will try, and I will make nice with the wife so that I can do it. I'm pushing it. I want to live, so we shall see. Today she's like, "You're being really nice. What's the plan? You're really calm about getting online." I said, "Well, I already let everyone know that I probably would be a little bit late today because we've got to step outside and do a few chores and things, so they know. So I'm not worried." But then she was giving me the look like, "Okay, you got a raid or something going on?" So I was like, "I don't know, maybe Zul'Gurub or something." It looks like we're going to do Zul'Gurub. Now, the only thing that sucks, though, with and I mentioned it earlier, the thing that sucks with doing, if I get on Discord, I'm streaming and I'm playing, I think it's causing an issue with, this, the latency. The raids have done that as well, probably because of everybody else being on it. So I did do some investigation. I want to see if I can up my broadband, but it's something I'm going to have to actually call my ISP, my service provider, and see if I can do that. And they'll probably try to sell me on some kind of business package or something. Don't want it. I just want a little bit of, broadband to work with. Maybe that might help the issue I have. Because for the most part, when I'm playing singly and just broadcasting, it's no longer a computer problem. The computer's good. It's now turned into a problem with what appears to be the ISP. So we shall see. So I'm telling Charia I am game for... So 3 p.m. is 6 p.m. my time. 3 p.m. their time, 6 p.m. my time. So, yeah. So, hopefully, I already have one item from Zul'Gurub. I just haven't officially turned it in yet. And I don't know if it's going to be as good as my Fellheart bracers. But we shall see. Everything in time. And I'm gathering coins and all that fun stuff. Alright. So... what do we got? Oh, I did not sell a rock. So I'm letting Sayonara know that I did send a tell to Charia, but I have gotten no reply. All right. So she's like, he's probably busy. And the first thing I say is, lies! LOL. Alright, what's this? Neck item. I'll sell this. Pulsating crystalline shard for 8 stamina and 8 spirit. Do I need that? So, got rid of that. So Charia might be holding those 4 spots for officers, so maybe I won't be doing Zul'Gurub. Well, them's the breaks, people.
Trust no one.
So I am saying invite if you have room. I'm just putting it out there.
What is it?
Now Charia probably is going to have a thing where it's like, okay, who do I need the most? Who's my buddy? I don't know where I stand in that, so It's all good.
Quickly.
So Chara's like, Sec, have to see what we need. And me being me, I shove some money under the table for Cherry and winks. Wink. Don't forget me, Cherry. Wink.
Beware the living.
I'm only kidding. All right. Mushroom vendor. You know what? I could have gone to this guy for all this time. So Sandar's like, if you want to make sure to get a spot, our Discord has times for raids, etc. days in advance. I said, it didn't have it yesterday. I saw MC and Oni, Anixia. So I did check yesterday. I just didn't see it at all. All right. So, yeah, normally I do check to see what's going on. You know, and I said I'm also cautious, wife aggro. All right, so yeah, I don't want wife aggro. Inner circle, yeah. So yeah, so real life and in game, guys. No matter where you go, work wise, game wise, guild wise, whatever, you will always end up with an inner circle. You have an inner circle of friends maybe in real life, or inner circle where you guys you get along with other people, certain people, a group of people, whatever. In game it's the same. Sometimes you join a guild and you know, you end up in an inner circle. Other times you're not in the inner circle, so you're not priority. You know, I know people that they're in a guild and they get along great with the guild leader, and they're part of the inner circle. And guess where the good gear goes to? You know, first off, usually it's to the guild leader, because do you want a guild leader that's has scrap, or do you want a guild leader that's fully decked out and ready? You know, you want your guild leader that's representing the guild, so you know, then you know the guild leader will have his favorites. He has officers and stuff. Well, the officers got to look just as good. You know, what's the point of having the guild leader all decked out, but his officers aren't decked out? So there's a chain of command. No matter where you go, whether it's business in real life, there's a chain of command. You have a CEO, you can have a board of directors, and it just works its way down. You're part of a gang. If there's a chain of command, there's someone telling you what to do. You're a policeman. There's always a captain. There's always people, a director. There's always someone in the chain of command. So, same in game. You will always have a chain of command. Even if you're not in a guild, let's say you're in a group, and there's 3 of them that are friends and 2 of you that are out, and let's say a roll happens. Well, who you know, who might get it? And they might even let you know before you join the group, hey, if this drops, it's so and so's. That's why we're here. So it's up to you if you join it or you don't. You know, it's also up to you if you ninja it or you don't. But here's the thing about ninja. Remember that one thing that can happen is now you got a reputation. So, you know, you end up on the outer circle of a whole server where everybody thinks you're a jerk because of what you did. They might not know a story behind it. They might not know that they gypped you earlier and they took your stuff. They don't, you know, anything can happen. But the bottom line is there's always some form of inner circle, a clique. So keep that aware. Yes, it's a game, but you can learn a lot from a game. You know, some people are great at kissing butt and it works. Other people not so great. and it doesn't work. So other people, you know, they just show up and everything works for them, and everything goes their way. Other people show up and nothing works for them, and the guild hates them, and you know, any number of things can happen. But yeah, so that's the inner circle, the clique. And again, I probably, you know, I did that joking where I like, don't forget me, Cherry, and I put the shove money under the table. I'm only joking, guys. To be honest, so Sayonara was like, we need to go to PvP together, and I do. And she's like, show me the way. I'm like, I'm still learning with this guy. So I said, I told Sayonara that I'm still learning with this character, and I said, hey, with my hunter you would be scared of me, but this guy you'll be like, don't do it, it's a trap, and I'm dead. You know, I'm in Discord trying to get them to have you join. There's no hunters, they want that. So I said, no worries. So I am letting her know I'm not on Discord at the moment, still streaming, but once I stop, which is soon, I will get on it. It plays havoc with the stream. I need more bandwidth. I have to talk to my ISP. So I actually have been looking forward to all right. All right, guys, so I'm going to get on Discord. It does play havoc with everything, but I will let you know what happens. If I have good gear or what I did, I will definitely let you guys know. Apologize, but I definitely need a little bit more bandwidth. So as soon as they start talking, I will... Here we go. Where are they? Yep.
I'll go see what it's on the auction house. If I can buy a stack, I will.
Hey, guys.
I don't need an entire stack, and also...
Well, if anyone's in org, they can shuttle some over to you.
I just left work. I've been undershitted now.
All right.
I have 2 stacks if you want one, Doc.
Oh, I don't know who's talking.
It doesn't really matter. I mean, once I get that Fade Leaf makes 3 of them each. I don't go through it all that.
I'll go see what Fade Leaf is on the auction house.
Give me a second,
Yeah, I see Fade Leaf, and I never knew what it was for, so I never picked it.
It's funny that it's Fade Leaf and not Blinding Powder.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
So I didn't give my Hodge a chance today. Didn't really get to see it too much on voting.
So who wants to be main tank and off tank and stuff?
I can main tank.
Alright, I'll off tank, I guess. Jack can actually do it too. We got 3.
Oh man, I just missed this up to ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to swap characters at some point and give Drexy some gold. Because he gave me 20 to shuttle over to his other character. And then I left for ZG.
How much Fade Leaf do you want?
Just...
Alright, guys, so I will do Zul'Gurub, and depending on what happens, I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Again, you know, we'll see. We'll play by ear, and I'll kind of test the functionality of everything with Discord. I've even had problems when I was on Discord and just playing. I just don't want you guys to like be watching and all of a sudden I freeze, or worst case scenario, I get kicked out, and it's really not fun when that happens. So I'll figure it out, just like I figured out when I had to just replace my CPU and everything for my computer. So thank you so much for joining me. I totally appreciate it, guys. I will be online tomorrow. Not sure the time because things are going on and sometimes we have to step out. But thank you so much for watching. So this is Strategyst Plays. I'm playing Ominus, my level 60 undead warlock that is slowly getting geared. And I will join you guys tomorrow. Thanks a lot, and I hope you join me.